guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you do not know who I am Taylor Monet. Please subscribe now if you want to see more videos with my pretty little face in it. So yeah, I'm Taylor Monet, and a lot of people have been asking me to do this. Like, it's not like a tutorial, it's like a talk through basically of me showing you how to highlight and contour and how I do it. I feel like I do it a very kind of simple, easy way, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make sure that face is sleek and it pops in the right places and is toned down in the right places, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to tell you what contouring and highlighting does basically. Forehead, your chin, and your nose. That's the places you want to look more out and pops out, and it puts color back into your face, because when you put foundation on, that basically covers everything. It basically covers your skin. It makes all of those places that you contour, like, I don't know what this is actually called, but like when you do this, like a fish, that thing, yeah, and like the outer edges of your forehead, and some people do it right here and right here. That basically makes those places appear smaller. And then that nose, I don't really contour my nose because honestly I think it looks very fake, in my opinion. Okay, back where what I was saying. Contouring is basically slimming the face, and where highlighting is, and where you put your highlight, like the highlighted areas, is basically, that's going to pop out more to the person's appeal or people appeal. And the contour, wherever you contour, that is where your face is slimming, and this is where your face is like not as noticeable. That's why people contour their nose, and because they want a slimmer nose like Kim Kardashian. So next I'm going to show you what I use for highlighting and contour. Okay, for highlighting I use actually two different concealers. I used to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, but I actually ran out, and these are way cheaper and they work better in my opinion because they are creamier, they are thicker, and they last longer. So I use the LA Pro Girl Pro Concealer, the HD concealer. I use Fawn, and I use Warm Honey. Now I used to use just Fawn alone, but I started using Warm Honey because a little tiny bit brighter, and it's more, Fawn is more of a warm color, and Warm Honey is more of a pop, like yellow, towards the yellow toned. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I put those two together, it's like lifelike in your face. Just, to set my highlights for right now, I'm using the Nye Banana Powder. This is the first ever like highlighting powder I guess you can say I've used, along with the actual highlighting itself. And what I use for contouring, which is awesome. Like, I will recommend this for anybody that has dry skin, oily skin, whatever. I use the Anastasia contour kit, and I use the light to medium one. And I used to have the dark to medium one, but I gave it to my mother, and now I have the light to medium one because that one was way too dark, but I was using it anyway. But it was still getting that face slim, girl. Like, it was still getting that girl on point. But that one is more on the expensive side, but I do have an alternative for those girls who cannot, you know, we on a budget. So I got the LA Colors Eye Makeup Contour palette, and it comes with contour shades, and it comes with highlighting shades, like to set your highlight with, just like the Banana Loose powder. They have also a banana powder right here. And yes, I really love it. Awesome. And I use this shade and this shade mostly, as you can tell, but I didn't actually use that much out of this because it is a little chalky. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best palette ever, but if you are on a budget, I would recommend it. So yeah, and the brushes I use to contour with is this e.l.f. brush, and it was like $6. Whoa. And to put my foundation on, I use, oh my gosh, when I tell you I love this brush, and it's only $6. It was either 6 or 3. I think it was 6. Yeah. This is like the e.l.f. Blending brush. This reminds me so much of that Morphe. It's a Morphe foundation brush. I do not know the number, but Aaliyah J has it on YouTube, and so does Jacqueline Hill. And Jacqueline Hill always uses that in every single one of her tutorials for foundation. It is, y'all. This foundation brush is a life. I'm telling you, like, it blends out your foundation so freaking good. Yes, you gotta go get it now. And yes, so let's go ahead and get started with the video so I won't be rambling too much because I already am. To put my foundation on, but first I have this primer. It came with my foundation. Guys, I got a new foundation. I got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I'm moving up, stepping up, yes. And I'm going to use this sample primer that they gave me. I already used it for when I wore makeup one day. And it is the hydration one, the base hydrator. I really like it, to be honest. I might end up going and get it. So I'm just going to pat this stuff on my face. It smells really good also. So if you like talk throughs like this, please comment down below telling me you do, because I would love to hear you guys' feedback. And also like this video and thumbs it up. Now this is how I apply my foundation. I just put it everywhere, literally, like this. And I don't really need like a full coverage foundation because I don't really have acne. And now I take my foundation blending brush, and I take my MAC Fix Plus and I spray it like that just to make it go smoother in with my foundation, and then I just smooth it in like this. Concealers that I told you to get. I always put the darkest color on first, so I'm going to take Fawn, and I do have another packet of Fawn, but I'm going to use the rest of this first. And then you want to start by just, I always just make this shape, and then I drag it down like that. For the most part, this color is basically the same color as my skin tone. When I first started actually highlighting, I wanted to use like the same color as my skin tone because I didn't want to mess up, you know? This is the actual beauty blender from Sephora. It retails for $20, but I do have an alternative to that too. I have the Real Techniques one, and it's $5, and it works really good. I used it on one of my clients. I don't do makeup for people like everyone yet, but I do makeup for like people I know, and I used this on her, and it worked absolutely great. So I haven't actually used it on myself yet, but I did use it on someone else, and it worked really, really good. And yeah, and that was $5. So now with your beauty blender, you want to just blend it out. And by blending it out, I mean just pat, 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 pat it till you can't anymore. And then for like, when you see that I'm blending this out, like for the area right here where it's actually foundation and then meets concealer, I always use the bottom of it, and I just do this just to blend out that part even more. Highlighting powder of your choice. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. And you want to set everywhere that you put the powder, everywhere that you highlight it with, you want to set it with the highlighting powder. Okay, while that is baking, what you want to do now is bake, and that basically means let it set in, let it soak in, let the highlighting powder make your skin glow. So basically that's what that's doing. And you want to take your contour powder, and you want to get your contour brush. This is the one I'm using. And you want to make this face right here. And that shows where you want to contour at. And then you want to take your brush and go along there. You see how I make that? That's what you want to do. I'm doing mine pretty thick today, just for the sake of this video. But on a regular basis, I do not. And now for up here, you want to do it like start at where your temples are, a little bit above where your temples are, and bring it around. Like this, and you see how I got this going on, this going on, yeah, that. And that's all the contouring I do. And then you want to take your Real Techniques brush again, and I'm going to clean up my contour. You're done. You can go outside. I'm just playing. This is basically these parts of my face right here. The darker parts are going to be the contour parts, and the lighter parts are the highlighted parts of your skin. I got some in my eye. So then my contour out. First, you want to make sure you bring your contour out, and then I go back in and dust away all the excess highlighting powder. So now I just want to do this. Blend it in. And you want to make sure this is blended in really, really well. And then you go to the other side and blend that side in. And now you go up top. Usually these, baby, my hair looks a mess right now. And now I'm going to take this little pink brush from Sonia Kashik. It's soft or whatever, and then you want to dust off that powder. That you know that the longer you keep the powder on, the more matte it will look and powdery. And I honestly don't like my makeup to be all powdery because I do have dry skin. So that's why I invested in this MAC Fix. Plus it is freaking life. Like, it's a V-Bomb Diggity. So now after I brush all that out, I'm going to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus. I just love spraying because it smells so good, to be honest. But usually I will finish off my face with highlighter, blush, and all that. But for today's purposes, I just did the foundation, highlighting, and contouring. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this little like how-to slash talk through slash. So yeah, I just want to thank you for watching my video today. And I am Monet. I am signing out today. Deuces.